that she's literally my personal deep vampire.
We are live.
Hello, everyone.
I get accused of that too.
What the hell happened to the cameras? What the fuck?
We said no.
Yes.
Some people said no, clearly.
Specifically, Gilly and Tilt said no.
I'm okay.
we do?
You should be seeing my background. I'm
No, the cameras.
Gilly's right.
The cameras
Snowflake.
are no. The cameras are off center a little bit.
Oh, you mean on the actual stream? Gotcha.
Yes. There for now, maybe.
Mine will be uncovered in like 3 minutes.
Unacceptable.
The audacity. We can just do what we did to Tilt on Tuesday.
That was funny. I liked it. That was hilarious.
Look, I don't have the energy for an April Fool's Day joke today.
I mean, it's not April Fool's, so.
No, if my camera is going to be covered by anything, I want it to be covered by that GIF of Rojan face palming from like 7 years ago.
You're gonna have to be a little bit more specific.
That was one of the images they pulled up.
Was that the kobolds? Was that the kobold face?
No, it was before. It was before the kobolds. I'm pretty sure it was from a mixtape game.
You're gonna have to be more specific. I have face palms so many times on this channel.
True.
As I look
But
over,
I only have one GIF of it happening.
as I look over to like where I normally keep my cups, I've got my Fallout glass that has soda in it, and I've got 2 coffee cups, one from this morning and the one I am using right now. I'm out of control in my life.
Are you?
It's kind of how I feel every day.
Oh my goodness. That one. That's a good guess. But he's right. He does make that face a lot.
Yeah. Like I said, I face palm a lot.
So these were the ones that we used.
Can you share that to the channel? That's pretty cute.
It's yeah. I don't know if you can.
I'll upload it to Imager.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we did a slideshow of those on.
You know what?
Tuesday.
This was.
Yeah, I don't remember if it was specifically from a mixtape game, but I know it was from that era.
No, it was a mixtape game because that is the mixtape overlay. That was when we were playing. What do you call it? Not Blades in the Dark. The one that's supposed to take place in Sweden.
Oh, Tales from the Loop?
Tales from the Loop, yeah. I think Mags like rolled really low or something like that. Is it? Wait, did you post the GIF? Yeah, you posted the GIF in
already.
It's a great GIF.
Yeah, Rojan, that's a very similar face palm you got there.
Yeah, they are very similar.
It's
the
DM face palm. It's the DM face palm.
DM special
DM
for
face
sure.
palm. I think it's probably patented or something.
I think it worked well because I think it popped up a few times right after you had rolled to attack Azrin, and then that would pop up.
You know, I completely forgot why we were here for a moment.
We're here to have fun and enjoy each other's company, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I heard rumors of trials, and I have no idea what that's all about, but I'm up for it.
And me totally not killing you guys.
Of course.
Sounds like an average day at the office at Tricorn Isles, really.
We're here to see how badly we can make you make that face.
I'm actually wondering how many times we could get TPK'd in one campaign.
Honestly, I think he's surprised we're still alive right now.
Yes.
Let's be real.
Yes.
Maybe we could take facepalm to a new level with Rojan actually hitting his head on his desk or something.
No, I wouldn't do that. I've like in my lifetime, I already have had like 4 concussions. I don't need any more.
True.
But yes, I now remember why we are here. But before we get started, because this is Extra Life Tabletop Month, we've got a little bonus on our incentives going on to where we've got a bit of a little double whammy. to where any incentives that pop up will technically be treated as double. So you donate to give somebody a potion, they get 2 potions. You want to make somebody draw twice from the deck of many things, there you go.
$200 for a boss, that's 2 bosses.
Yeah,
baby.
or if you want to pull a tilt on Tuesday and make your players face 2 bosses at once, you know, there's the $200 donation for, you know, choose the form of the destroyer, which I don't know if you want to do that with mine, because I have Monster Hunter monsters waiting in the wings.
I'm okay with this.
But yeah, so we are currently $200 into the ticker for April. If we reach 500, there's going to be a special Freaky Friday episode of Withered Wastes that we will work on. And if we hit $1,000 raised this month, I've got a quote unquote world boss that everybody in every one of my campaigns, minus V6, is going to have to fight.
Oh, no.
Acceptable. We need more data machines. It's totally un-American.
And then there's my cat.
No, that's a set of ears.
Yep. Like, you're sitting here, you're not working, pay attention. But yeah, so the last time we were together, everybody got a little more comfortable in Vasterin's little cave hideaway. You found out that he was a white kobold all along. He was in disguise. And while you sat down and rested for the night, he performed a ritual in order to pretty much get possession of your debt from fate, for you to assist him with collecting a couple items in order to create something that will allow you to destroy the phylactery of a certain lichen individual from not really Charon's past, but her father's past. But the first stop was he determined that you all were extremely undergeared to take on this endeavor. So he sent you out to meet an individual by the name of Thunder. Thankfully, Thunder was close by. He was just off to the west of where the cave exit was. And as you began to traverse the jungle outside of the cave, you first came across a horrifying sight, as there was a T-Rex walking about that seemingly had chameleon-like abilities and just went completely invisible. Thankfully, nobody decided to go fight it, even though I think Alora was saying you guys should probably take it on. Though you decided that, you know, probably not the best thing to deal with a T-Rex that can go invisible. Instead, you decided to continue along down the path until you finally came to a campsite where everybody but Callie got caught in a net trap. It was at this time that you met the very large individual known as Thunder, a humanoid dinosaur person. Very large, very broad, with the head of a triceratops. After he kind of cut you down, he gave you the rundown as to how you could get armored up, get geared up better than what you were already, but you had to take and run a trial. Trial wasn't really going to be easy from the sounds of how he made it, as many have gone down there and very few have come back. as it's one of those situations that if you die in the game, you die in real life. Sorry, my cat's just like sitting here staring at me. It's a little unnerving. But Thunder allowed you to just take a rest at the camp and was happy to answer any questions that he could answer about the trial. And you all began to make your plans as to if you were going to take him up on the offer, which I believe you did because the ceremony had been completed.
I believe we were all in agreement that we were going to do that.
Yep. So as we pick up today, you're all standing around that is just standing on like the area where that strange cauldron was at. And in back of that is what you could only imagine at one point in time must have been a very impressive looking monument, now destroyed, with just a single pair of stairs heading down probably about a good 40 feet and then just dropping into a black abyss. Thunder looks over to all of you and he's, so you all good to go, right? Like, look, no judgments if you don't go down. I mean, it's a big risk. It's a really big gamble. Though you come out of it, rewards are pretty sweet.
Putting money on myself. I'm on it.
I think we kind of have to do this, right? We agreed to help Vastrin with, the whole lich thing, and he already held up his end of the bargain, so I guess we gotta hold up ours.
Getting rid of the lich? Again, sign me up.
But, it's adventure. We're adventurers, right? This is what we do.
I will just say happy beer noises.
I'm going if you guys go in.
Well, I'm
I
a
don't want to do it
gambling
alone.
person. I mean, no risk, no reward.
It's like, all right. One thing I got to let you guys know about. See that box over there right before the stairs? I need you to put any consumable liquids that you've got in there. Health potions, mana potions, potions of speed, elixirs of strength. All of that stuff need to go inside, as there is no outside food or drink allowed in the temple.
Or Zoro's dead body, but sure.
Are you worried about the carpet being stained or something?
No, it's just one of the big guy's rules. You're not allowed to bring in outside potions or anything like that. It's all a part of their game.
So is it about the food or is it about the potions?
It's pretty much about anything that kind of gives you an advantage over what's down there.
Okay.
This is gonna be interesting.
I mean, good luck in Niall's consumables away from her. But as everything I am carrying just came out of the box that you gave me, I don't have any.
Well, now see, here's the thing. It's kind of the honor system that everyone's going to be dropping their potions and whatnot in the box. Though I'll give you a warning that you don't drop the potions in the box and you kind of try to drink a potion. Yeah, you know how you have skin? That just stops.
Yeah. Oh. Well, that doesn't sound
Okay.
nice.
Yeah, Big Guy is very, very adamant about the rules.
Okay.
Uh,
I pull
Does
out
that include
two.
our rations too then?
Anything consumable.
Pull out 2 healing potions and put them in. These are the only 2 that I am aware of that I have. I have thoroughly looked over my person. I cannot find any more consumables, but I also cannot promise that somebody didn't slip something into my pocket. Please don't take my skin away.
Like,
It was
look,
me. I
look,
put it in a pocket.
look, you just can't drink it. So if, you're going through your bag and trying to find something, you come across the potion, just leave it in there.
Okay.
As long as the cork doesn't come off or you don't break it and try to drink it off of the shards or anything like that, you should be fine.
No licking the puddles. Got it.
Okay. So you're saying we don't have to turn them in? We just don't. We can't.
Oh, no,
use
no. Like if you're aware of them, turn them in. I'm just saying that if
I'm sorry.
You-
I just got a message from Gillitown
Welcome back.
saying that I have to give up my fucking potions.
Yep.
Yep.
Nope.
I'm sorry. Why? Over my dead body? Why?
I called it.
Because
I fucking called it.
them's the rules of the trial. No outside,
nutty
no
bit on
outside food or drink allowed. So any
now-
consumables that you have, anything that can heal you, buff you, anything like that, need to go into a safety box outside of the temple.
Sorry, over my dead body. What?
The first time he said it, I said, "Oh, for Zoro's dead body." And
Yes,
here
he
you
did.
are.
And then Thunder said that, if you try to drink an outside potion inside the temple, you'll stop having skin.
Skin's overrated, but here's the thing. If I just don't drink it, do I keep them with me?
If you are aware of the potions, you have to put them in the box.
I am aware of no potions. I don't know what you're talking about.
Then you're good.
Oh,
Like-
good.
like I said.
Lovely.
Like I said, honor system. So if you drink a potion in there and you lose skin, that's on you.
So do you have some kind of a marker or something I can write my name on these things before I put them in here? I don't.
Look, you're the only ones in the trial today. I'm not really going to go through it, and I expect everybody here knows whose stuff is what.
I seem to have a stray muffin. Can I eat it now?
Yeah, you're not in the temple yet.
Okay.
Oh,
So
I just
of course,
found- Oh, go ahead.
Alora begins eating everything that she can find in her bag that isn't ration, just to make sure.
it's gonna miss out on several meals.
Just found some rations in a water skin that I forgot that I had. They're probably not good anymore, but I'm gonna put them in the box anyway. Please don't
yeah,
take
I-
my skin.
Yeah.
I did pick up a lot of skin out of the box here, so I'll add that to the box.
Yeah, I'll put my rations, my water skin, and I also have something called Smitty's medium cherry flavored healing potion, which I guess I'll pop
Yes.
in the box.
You might just want to leave that in there.
I'm sad that I lost my Smitty potions. I wanted those. But though we did identify what that potion does. It's perfectly fine to eat, drink, use.
Oh, hey, can we eat and drink stuff that we find in the trial?
Oh yeah. If like you find a potion in the
That's not
trial,
risky.
you find like a wall chicken or anything like that, you're perfectly fine to eat it.
Okay, cool.
A what?
Wall chicken?
Yeah,
What's a wall
like
chicken?
you punch a wall and like it breaks and there's a chicken behind it, like a chicken dinner. Yeah, totally fine to eat it.
Why would there be a
That's not a
chicken
thing
dinner?
normally.
Note to self: break walls.
No, you guys never had wall chicken?
You just find random
had wall
meals cooked
monkey.
behind your walls?
I've had wall monkey. I have not had chicken.
Never had wall monkey. Had a ton of wall chicken.
I'm very confused.
All right, if you add spice to it, just like hot sauce.
My wonder is how the chicken stays so warm when it's like sitting behind a wall.
Are you breaking into people's houses and taking their chickens? Is that how this is happening?
No, I was down there and I punched a wall because I thought I discovered a secret room, and it cracked. And when I pulled it out, I had a fully cooked chicken on a tray.
And,
This is very
and
odd, but okay.
You
What
ate
did
it,
your
and
full
you were
chicken
okay.
lingerie?
Yeah,
Pause, objection, Your Honor.
It was pristine, like freshly cooked, just right, very juicy.
Insight
am I-
check.
Go right ahead.
Am I crazy? Or has Gillitan got a delay on her camera when she
No,
talks?
Gilly does have a delay on the cam.
Oh, I do?
Okay, I was just like,
Either that or Gilly learned how to throw their voice.
I was
It's
gonna
only
say
that
if
one.
she's talking and it's like watching a Godzilla movie. I was just like, the lips aren't matching.
Hold on.
Alright, let me turn it off and on again real fast.
Okay.
Go, Jira.
Yeah, it's off
26
by
on
like
the
half
insight
a
check.
second, but it's just enough for it to be
It's-
noticeable.
That better?
So
Yeah.
Doing it?
on a
Okay.
on a
Okay.
Oh, thank
26, Siva.
Yeah.
He seems to be completely, like, just completely honest with the whole idea of a wall chicken.
Okay. All right. Make a note of that.
You said you've had mini walled chickens. Does that mean you found a lot in there? Or have you gone in there multiple times and just found
You know,
walled chickens? each
That's
time?
the funny thing. It seems to just be like a going occurrence with ruins. I'm sort of a treasure hunter, so I go to ruins all over the world, and sure enough, every one of them has at least one wall chicken.
Are you sure that you don't just have like an innate ability that you don't know about that produces a wall chicken when you want one?
Oh, that would be so cool. I just have like a ring of wall chicken summoning.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I've
I-
seen rings do weirder things.
Don't know. Now that you mention it,
That's
when I've mentioned wall chickens to other people, everybody seems very confused.
Yeah, I've never seen that, but I guess I haven't spent too much time in the ruins.
We have them in the mines.
You know what? Next time you're hungry and you're thinking about walled chicken, punch a random wall and see if it works.
Gonna have to try that.
If it works, let me know, because I'm very curious about this.
Well, I know what I'm doing. I'm building a house so I can punch a wall to see if I can make a chicken.
I wish you luck with that. I hope it
If
works.
it works, we can all have a chicken dinner when we're done.
I like that. Will you punch walls and give us chicken dinners?
I can open a restaurant.
You could.
You could! Especially if they're as amazing as you make them sound.
Perhaps you could call it the Hole in the Wall restaurant.
There you go.
Hole in the wall kind of fits, yeah. But we're getting off track. Yeah, no food and drinks. Skin falls off. Eat whatever you want down there. I'm missing anything? Nah.
I keep it in my bag. I don't drink it, it's fine.
Yeah.
Alright.
If you happen to randomly find one in your bag that you were not aware of at this moment, just don't drink it.
You know, I don't know if there's anything I'm forgetting. If I am, Snorglin will let you know the full rules once you get down there.
I'm
Who's
sorry, who-
Snorglin?
What?
Oh, Snorglin. He's the what do you call it? The host of the trial. The concierge, I guess you would say, if you want to be one of them fancy people. He's not the big guy, but he makes sure that everybody understands what they're getting into and how to play the game.
Oh, okay, so Snorglin is not the silver guy at the end with the treasure.
No, Snorglin is not the big guy. He just works for the big guy.
Okay.
Does the big guy have a name so that we're not rude when we meet him?
You know, he probably does, but I've never asked. I just call him the big
Oh.
His name
guy.
is Silver Surfer.
It could be. So I don't think I've ever seen him surf. He kind of just hovers there.
Lame.
Silver Snurfer?
Silver Hoverer.
Silver floater.
We gotta be legally distinct.
He's a floating silver poo.
The silver skater. There you go. Now Marvel can't sue.
Oh, they'll still find a reason.
He was a skater boy.
I said, see you later, boy.
We are,
Well.
okay, look, we're not summoning Avara Rivaaan's ninja lawyers to sue us.
I was about to say objection, Your Honor. Man, you just threw me back like 20 years. How dare you?
It's older than 20. That's the sad part.
You know, I'm just like, I don't know how.
Yeah.
Like, I'm having time whiplash right now. Objection, Your Honor.
Yeah. Before we get sued, I'm ready to go into the trial.
God, 2002. Anyway,
He's like, all right, so all you got to do is just walk off to the edge and jump. Let gravity do the rest.
Just bump.
like old times.
Cowabunga, I guess.
Is it going to hurt?
Now runs and jumps off, and she goes. "Whoop."
Yeah, no.
Just going.
Grim is right
Only if you
behind her.
land wrong.
As you
Swan
run and
dive.
jump off, he's like, it's only gonna hurt if you believe in gravity.
See,
I don't
jumping
believe in
off.
anything.
Jumping off is not the painful part. It's stopping very abruptly that is.
Yeah, it's the landing part.
That's okay. I am a cat. I land on my feet.
I can produce wings. I'll be fine. Jump off.
I don't fear solid ground.
Snow is just gonna believe in the fact that she's a cat and she'll land on her feet. It'll be fine.
There you go.
So we're to
So-
jump in?
Yeah, you just run and jump off.
Okay. Well, I really don't want to. Yeah. I did. My only choice is to jump off.
I mean, yeah, that's what you do.
Yep. Okay.
There we go.
So one by one, all of you run and jump off the edge. And it's weird. Once you clear that threshold or the lip of the stairs, you sort of hover there for a moment. And those behind you just see you vanish. And as everyone does this and just like one by one, you just all jump and seemingly stop for a moment and just vanish. And when you get on the other side, you're just standing on ground. In a very dimly lit pit. So you look up and you can barely see the light of day coming up or coming out from where you assume you jumped from. You've taken no damage. You experience no terminal velocity. Though you have a feeling that anybody who jumped from that height, unless they had some way to slow themselves down or anything like that, would die. Or completely wreck their knees. But once the last person is in, a couple torches begin to light up around you. And you're standing in a small, probably 10 by 10 room. And there's a singular individual standing there, sort of just staring at all of you. A very dusty, old looking suit. A strange, you want to call it a goblin, but it's a little bit too tall, it's a little bit too lanky, and it's a very weird shade of gray, and its mouth is just like a little too big, its teeth are a little too elongated, and it's just got these piercing white eyes. Wondering when somebody else was going to come through here.
Oh, I thought it was dead inside.
Who, me or here?
It might still be dead inside.
You're a cutie.
Why, thank you. So are you.
Oh, thank you. You must be Snorgs.
You know, nobody's
I call
called
you
me.
Snorgs.
You know, nobody's called me that before, but it's less of a mouthful than my actual name.
That's better than Gallon. Or Glin. Or Gurglin.
He said no.
Grr.
You know what?
Snorgs.
You can call me Snorbs.
Yeah.
So I take it the loud guy upstairs gave you sort of the rundown as to what's going on here. You run the trials, survive, you get good stuff.
Yeah, that was about what he told us.
That's the short end of it. See, what we got here is a chance for you to prove that you have what it takes to wield items and weapons and armor of great power. But before we give it to you, you got to prove you got what it takes. So you got to run a couple like a small series of tests. So here's how it works. Place is divided up into 3 levels. Each level, you're going to choose an individual and an arena to fight it in. You fight that individual, you beat that individual. At the end, you can elect to leave and just claim whatever reward you wish, or you can keep going down. Clear all 3 levels, you get something a little bit better than what you would get if you only clear level 1 or level 2. Now, I know loud guy upstairs did tell you that if you die down here, you stay dead. Only partially true.
You die in real life.
Only partially true. If you die during one of the tests, if your friends decide to go down to the next level, you will be resurrected and you can continue on playing the game. But if they decide that they've had enough of the ordeal and they don't want to risk it anymore and they want their reward, they can leave you down here. Your body will become decoration. They get their toys. Speaking of which, I believe you all have been told no outside food or drink.
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
the rule that I am a stickler for. That being said, no, we don't. Look, the only ants that I have is the ants that get summoned to fight if you choose to fight ants. But
Did you want food? Did you attract them then?
oh no, I can attract them myself. It's just
Oh, look at you.
I don't want people.
All right.
The thing is, I don't want people dying down here and then me discovering, you know, a couple weeks later that they have a rotting chicken dinner on them. That's disgusting. I don't want to smell that.
Rotting wall chicken.
I mean, I can get that for food, but magical stuff doesn't usually rot.
Rot's down here.
Oh. How interesting.
Now, can't have you running off all willy-nilly down here, you know, facing trials and all that fun stuff and not expect you to have a couple healing potions or whatever. So, each of you can have one of these. So he walks over and he hands you each a small vial with this yellow liquid in it.
And what's this?
This-
Yeller.
This is a specific style of health potion that only works down here.
Am I supposed to write my name in the snow with it? It looks like I'm supposed to write my name in the snow with it.
It's lemon flavor.
That's what they always say, and then it doesn't taste like lemon.
I'm sorry, how many times have you had this prank done to you?
Don't ask.
And you continue to fall for it?
Not anymore, clearly.
You said it never. You added a plural onto your sentence, which means you did it more than once.
5 times
No.
was the charm.
He goes, also, If you elect to fight harder things down here on each level, you'll get a little bonus after each fight is done. A couple health potions, maybe a little oomph to, you going down to the next level. All depends on how hard you want to fight.
Do we get to be able to rest in between fights if we need to recuperate?
No. That's going to just be
No.
given to you to start off with anyway. You
Oh,
win,
okay.
you kick back up like you just finished a nice long rest. Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, all that fun stuff.
Well, that was even better than I
Okay.
was thinking. I was
So
just
we
don't
hoping
have
to
a
catch
table.
our breath.
We don't have to like preserve our best stuff for later fights.
Oh no, I want you guys to put on a show every time. I want you guys to go balls to the wall every time.
You
Are
got
you
it.
stuck down here and this is your only form of entertainment?
No, not at all. I can leave whenever I want. I'm just sort of, a producer here to make sure that everyone else watching is thoroughly entertained.
Wait, who's watching?
People. Sponsors.
Like, who?
You're not under contract, so I can't tell you. Just to let you know, they like it when people go all out.
Okay.
Now, is this like we're fighting to the death so rich people can be entertained type of sponsor, or is this like we're fighting to the death so weird cosmic beings can be entertained type of sponsor?
Little from column A, little from column B.
Rich cosmic beings, gotcha.
Would these beings be someone we might accidentally run into after we leave the trials?
Gods, I hope not.
Me too. That would be embarrassing.
Well, I've got a planet eater here that I've been itching to pump some more magic into, so I am ready to go.
That's the spirit.
I love it when you talk dirty.
Now, level
Where
one.
that came from?
Level one is kind of, a simple introduction here. So, behind me, you got a couple plaques here, and you got a couple plaques there. One of them, or this side, little collection of tablets that will signify which type of individual you're going to be fighting in round one. On this side, the type of arena you're going to fight in. These are arena fights. Has everybody ever been to an arena fight? Gladiatorial combat? Sporting event?
Just one.
So you know the rules, kind of.
Sort of, yeah.
I mean, they made us do a couple as part of training just to practice skills that we learned.
Isn't it usually... Yeah. Death isn't good.
Oh no,
Death turns you into food.
death is not good. Now, if you really want to get that oomph and you want to get that special bonus, each one of these placards has a one that's just a giant question mark, meaning you are allowing the audience to decide exactly what you're going to be fighting and where you're going to be fighting in.
Do the question marks count as like hard fights that will give us bonuses at the end?
The question marks will give you the bonuses at the end, yes.
Okay.
Any questions?
Nope, that's pretty clear.
Yeah,
Nope,
seems
that's-
pretty clear to me.
That's abundantly clear.
No babies will be harmed in the making of this, right?
No babies whatsoever.
Oh, okay, we're okay.
Yeah, remind me that our friend needs a better hat after this.
What?
I won't forget.
Thank you.
As he just has a very confused look on his face.
Not you, a different friend. Astron needs a better hat.
Sure.
That's all.
Right. Anyway, any questions that I can answer?
I think we're good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Entertain the extraplanar beings, come out victorious, get rewards.
oh, yeah. Is there like things that we can do during these battles to like up the entertainment and get better rewards, or is it just like the battle itself is the entertainment, you're fighting for your life type of thing?
You're talking about playing to the crowd?
Yeah, like I've only been to one arena battle before, but like the gladiators like put on a show for everyone, like they hyped up the crowd, and you know, they got better rewards for doing that. Is there anything we can do to do that as well, or should we just focus on not dying?
Focus on not dying. We don't really have a rule about playing to the crowd. I mean, you want to make the crowd, you know, you want to, you know, get a little crowd interaction going on, feel free, but we don't really pay you for that.
Got it.
Well, I'm going to leave you to it then. I'll let you all discuss as to what you want to do for round one. Once you got your opponent and arena of choice, go ahead and put them on the right and left of this door. Walk on in, and we'll get the festivities started.
All right.
And he kind of stands there and looks at you for a moment, and then he just folds inside out and disappears.
Oh,
That's a cool trick. Maybe he's going to the audience to watch.
could be.
Because he had an outie belly button. Only people with outie belly buttons can do that trick.
Don't you have an outie belly button?
You're staring at my tummy?
You guys have belly buttons?
I painted mine on.
You see Grim
that makes a
like,
lot of sense.
You see Grim trying to part the beard to look at his belly. He's unable to do so.
Well, let's take a look at these tablets and see what we got.
Yeah. I mean, before we even look at them, I'm already leaning towards the question mark, but we should look at them.
Honestly, I feel like that's easier because then I don't have to make a decision.
So,
I'll walk over, take a look.
as you walk over, as you go over to like the left side, there are like 3 large bronze discs with different etchings in them. And there's another one which is with a question mark in it. On the first 3, going from left to right, you've got what looks like a couple of gears. Then you have what looks to be like a guy with a melting face, and then just a tree. And then there's the question mark. And on the right hand side, you've got 3 arena choices. You've got one that sort of looks like it's a sewer. You have one that looks like it's just like a traditional style, like the traditional arena that everybody knows. And then you have one that looks like it's somewhere in the desert. And then you have a question mark.
What, so we can pick a question mark for both pool or an arena. Seems very risky. But it did say it gets us better rewards.
It's true.
We're already gambling, I feel like maybe we might as well go all in.
Yeah, I mean, so as far as the monsters go, I'm leaning towards the question mark or the tree. And for arenas, I'm leaning towards really anything except for the sewer.
Yeah, I don't really want that to clean myself up after being in the sewer.
Yeah, and I've
It's
got
awfully dirty.
some pretty explosive spells, and I don't really like the idea of setting those off in a confined area.
Look, I see.
Snow just looks down at her unbooted paws.
And we do the hardest first. That way, we don't have to conserve so much, and then it just gets easier. Because by then, we'll be more tired.
He did say we get a long equivalent of a long rest after every fight.
Oh.
So you don't have to conserve at all.
I thought we were going ham. We're going back to back to back. Y'all want to take rest?
Also, I'm wondering if these plates, these choices, change after every fight.
You sort of you hear his voice pop in. They do.
Ah, yeah.
Thanks.
I kind of assumed that was a thing.
How about, and feel free to shoot down this idea, but how about we go all in on the question marks on this first one, and then that'll give us an idea, assuming we survive, of just how tough these question marks are, so we can decide in the second one if we want to, pull it back a little bit.
I'm okay with this idea. I wonder if the question marks gives them options other than the three here presented for us too. If they
Yeah,
pick
I'm
these
guessing
three.
it could be like anything, because he said it was like the crowd's decision, right?
As he
Yes.
pops it is like his voice pops in. It's completely random if you choose the question mark.
Ah, there you go.
Oh, of the choices that are already.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
No, I think
Four.
it's a grand pool then if we don't make
Yep.
a choice.
If you don't make a choice, it is pretty much American Idol voted by the audience as to what you're fighting.
Or we could do the question mark for who they're fighting and pick the arena and see how bad that is before we have them have both options.
True.
Fair.
Sounds like a good
Look-
compromise.
Looking at what I have for spells, I'm not a big fan of the sewer for sure. But nothing ventured, nothing gained, as far as I'm concerned. I'm in for the question marks.
That is actually a really good question. Completely out of character here. Can we shift spells before we go in?
Yes, you can.
Okay,
Since it
so
is
the casters
technically-
that have to pick at the start of a day can.
Pick now, and then
Oh, we can pick now? Oh,
and every
fabulous.
time you're technically given a quote unquote long rest, you can change your spells out again if you need.
Okay,
fabulous.
so the
Thank you.
casters
Oh,
that are
that's-
currently
that's
loaded for not
fantastic.
this level of bullshittery.
Yeah.
Casters sitting here going, I don't want to fight that. I'm not prepared for that kind of thing.
Oh, it's actually nice not to play spellcaster for a game.
Girl.
Oh, it's nice.
That's the
Cleric
thing about
sitting
this
here
character,
with.
is they're always loaded for bullshit. Because that's how the character's built.
Yep.
Yeah, and I
Cleric
really
is
like the
sitting here
way
with, like 50 books.
Lunar Sorcerer works in that regard, because usually sorcerers can't swap out their spells, but Lunar Sorcerers can shift which phase of the moon they're attuned to, and that changes up their spell list.
Oh, nice. Different build.
Which is
You
awesome.
can pre-make builds. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't really think I want to switch up my spells. I mean, there's one I want, but I don't have the ability to take it right now, and I don't want to give up something else, I think. Maybe?
I have 2 spells
Yeah, we'll do
Just-
this.
automatically. That is it.
I feel that, Zoro. I feel that a lot.
Just racial spells and that's it. That's all I
This
got.
is what you get. Have fun.
Okay.
Okay.
I am happy though one of them's a cantrip, so if I need to, switch it up a little bit. I got some extra ammo.
Okay,
Well,
so-
guys, are we settling on the double question mark then?
oh, I thought we were
Oh.
going one question mark and then choosing an arena.
That was
Yeah, I
my
thought that
suggestion,
was
but
the
everyone else
plan.
seems to be talking about double question marks, so I wasn't sure.
Okay, how about this? The monster choice. I vote question mark.
Question mark.
Question mark.
We're
Okay.
settled on that.
So settle on the monster, go on the question mark. Now the arena. I vote traditional arena.
I'm with the
Keep
traditional.
it traditional.
Who else
Don't
wants
agree
to
with
vote something else?
That sounds like majority choice on the traditional arena.
Yeah,
that
that
was
sounds
easy.
like a good place to
Democracy works if you do
Oh
it
my
fucking
gosh!
right.
Are we just like in sync with each other? Like we're a
Well,
group?
Almost.
I swear to
I
fuck
would
it, you
still
just made an
cast my
insane
vote
reference.
for
I
a
swear to
question
fuck.
mark on the
No, I think we need to take the
venue,
back
but-
streets.
But I'm okay with the arena.
Both of you stop it.
Don't make me go look up to the opening of the Trolls movie where they reference almost every 90s boy band.
Please
That
don't.
was
We're not an official group until we
got it.
have a name, and we don't have time for that right now. Here's our choices. Let's go.
We're not making
Well,
that
Have
I
we?
just hope
We've
that
never
that
had
arena.
a name.
There's
in
only one
any
group, and that's
story
Real
the
except
the
feeling.
Mimsy Six.
Yep. Although
Yeah,
look
but-
how well that's going. So
That group actually agrees on things regularly, so.
Yeah.
True.
And you know what the name came
that's the
about?
thing
Because there
is-
was a name of a stuffed animal. We didn't have to pick it.
Names give group cohesion.
Maybe that's been our struggle the whole time. Maybe
Maybe
we should
we need
switch
a
it up,
name.
guys. Maybe we need to switch it up just to see what
You know-
happens.
We are about to go into gladiatorial fight. It might be a good time to, if we could introduce ourselves properly.
We're the Spartans.
Rojan, can I ask an out of character question?
E.
So for something like spike growth, I see that the components are like sharp thorns or twigs, etc., etc. Now, does that mean that if we are in an arena, I can use it, or I can't use it because there's no existing plant growth in the arena? What's your call on that?
Technically, you would need some sort of things that cause the spikes to grow. What does spike growth say? Let's do that. What is the?
Can I drop it into? The thing
drop
here?
it into Roll20. I'll see here.
I'm trying here. Why won't it drop?
There we go.
There it goes.
Oh no, it sprouts hard spikes and thorns, so you're fine.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Those can come out of stone. They can be stone spikes for all that matters.
Yeah, but I wanted to clarify. You know, I
you're
mean,
fine.
different DMs do things different ways, so let's clarify first.
That's right up there with don't fight in an arena with that adamantite floor.
The floor is
Not
now
what
your
I-
enemy.
Not what I thought I would hear today, but you know what? It tracks.
That would be a very scary spike growth.
True.
So I'm gonna pick up the plates that we decided on, and I'm going to place them where we were instructed to.
Okay. So as you walk over and you put the question mark in the left and the traditional arena in the right, we are going to take a quick break here so we can get up, refresh our drinks and everything like that, because we are going to be going into combat when we get back. So
Nice.
stick with everybody.
Nothing. You will lay there
Nothing.
and take it.
And we are back.
Nothing.
Nothing.
We were discussing level 20 druids.
We're discussing how nothing is as awesome as a druid.
And that wild 20 druid, the reason you don't cross an arch druid is because level 20 druids are a problem.
Level 20 druids and level 20 monks are just going to end your day.
Mm-hmm.
And I pointed out the level 20 Circle of the Moon druids. The wild shaping ones are just like, we don't care.
I wild shape into a cosmic horror.
Pretty much.
And then I'm going to start
spells.
burning spell slots while I'm in this form, just because I'm that kind of person.
It's like I cast Moonbeam, and did they just they turn into a giant T-Rex, open their mouth and fire it from there? Because why not?
Because I can. For
Are
no
you
other
going to tell a
reason.
level 20 druid no? I don't think so.
No.
Not. You
And
just
if
gotta
they're in
hope
their
that you're
grove,
on
you
their
don't get to
side.
say anything.
So, I need to get everybody's character. Because I need to put you into a map. You chose the traditional one, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Moving everybody around. I need to get the monster. One of my favorite types of monsters that I hardly ever get to use. And it would be great if the token went on the page. But
Never.
When does that ever fucking happen? Okay. So as Charon, you put the two bronze plates where they should go. The door opens up and there's a blinding light for you to walk into.
I look back at the group, then I look at the light, and I step through.
Everyone following?
Yeah, we're following.
Yep.
I stepped through
Yes.
too.
Okay. So as
Let's go.
you step through, the light kind of begins to dim and you begin to hear what sounds to be like piped in audience cheers and trumpets and everything as you walk in, and you are in this just enormous stone arena. Looks like it's been abandoned for quite some time. You can't see the audience, but you have a feeling that they're watching you. Just that eerie feeling that something from like the shadows or far beyond your comprehension is currently watching you.
One of my personalities is lurking.
And as you stand there, your little goblin friend appears up on one of the pillars. Like, you've chosen a boring arena, but you know, most people choose this at the first time around, just to get the feel for it. Though I will give you a thumbs up for, you know, having the guts to choose a random encounter for your first time here in the trials. Big ups to you on that one.
Yeah, we thought that might offset the arena choice.
I mean, you know what? I love it. The people love it. The people voted, by the way. I mean, I gotta say, people are kind of mean sometimes, and they decided to really test your group's mettle for the first time around. You know, all sorts of creatures and whatnot were all up for grabs here in the vote, but this one was an overwhelming popularity. Don't know if you know it, Don't know if you love it or hate it, but it's your choice.
Sounds
Cobalt
like we're going to
Curious,
find out.
thank you for the raid. So, my friends, put on a show, don't die too fast, and meet your opponent, the Bodak. And I'm going to take you to the map.
I hate this guy's long mouth. I haven't seen one of these
Come
things
on,
in
Evie.
ages.
It's a good thing we have a cleric with us.
Okay,
Why?
now I'm upset at Zoro because the camera I have for her is all messed up. It is
Again, Jesus.
All your fault.
it's half
Zoro,
a Zoro.
please.
It's half a
It's
Zoro.
not my fault.
There we
I
go.
mean, the other half's
You're-
Nile, so yeah.
No, your camera just blacked out when he was trying to grab the
So
camera,
for those
you
of
couldn't tell
you
where
who
it
have
was.
never seen or
Yeah.
encountered a Bodak or anything, there you go.
They're weird ass little things.
Came across these in one other campaign too.
Mm-hmm. They're fun.
Wanna
if
be
you-
Scream Mask, got it.
they're fun if you're a DM.
Fun. He says, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
This is fine. Everything's fine.
And as Snorbs, as he has been given the nickname, vanishes, there's an audible ringing of a bell to signify the start of the fight. And with that, I'm gonna zoom in here because it is a little small.
Oh, we're missing someone.
You're
we're
right.
missing Callista.
You're right.
Of course, the rogue disappears.
Yep.
That's just how things go.
She was there the whole time.
Because you have a new token, so, sorry.
It is a gorgeous token. I like the colors in the background against the black of the character.
Yep.
It's very pretty.
Yeah.
Nice.
She is pretty.
So my
also
friends,
like little barnacles on our rings.
let's go ahead and do initiative.
Time to find out if my dice are going to be better than they were on Tuesday.
Nope, you're gonna be that gif of the little kitten just suspended, like just bapping at air.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was. I literally rolled 4 times above 10 on Tuesday. Okay.
Oh, they actually have a dexterity. I forgot about that.
Well, guess who got a nat 1 for the first roll of the day?
Oh no.
If
Get
you're gonna
it
do
out.
something as a cleric, nat wanting an initiative roll is not the worst.
Yeah.
Nope, but it's
I
just
like going towards the back when I'm a cleric. I hate
That-
going first as a cleric.
That's the day we're having today. Alright.
Well, you rolled really well on Tuesday, so you deserve it.
Ouch. There we go.
I rolled really well for that, so.
Yeah, over half the group rolled really well.
Oh god, I forgot I have gun things. I have so much shit to read.
All right, I need to actually activate an aura for this.
It has aura.
Colin, thank you for those biddies.
Tiggle bitties, thank you.
Objection, Your Honor.
When I streamed, I always said that. They put up
True,
tiggle bitties.
true.
That looks a little big. Let me see.
Oh my, that's big.
That is not a 30-foot radius.
No, it is.
I say, holy shit.
That's a 30-foot diameter. Radius was what you had.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Radius is you're the
counts.
middle. And it
Yeah,
goes 30
radius
feet in
you're
any
the middle.
direction.
That's
Yeah.
30 feet out from you. Yep,
Oh.
radius is really
I don't
fucking
like that.
big.
But
Radius
yes, that
is
was
more-
a radius.
Terrifying. Yeah.
This is a 15-foot radius that you have on.
Yeah, I love when you hear things like it's got a 50-foot radius. It's like,
So
Got a
everything.
whole battlefield. Got it.
oh no, there's some druid spells that completely pass everything. It's like that's a 200-foot radius. I'm leaving.
Oh god,
I'm
we're
out.
all in it. We're all just standing in it. Oh god.
Oh,
That
you know
made me
what?
close
No, Rosa is right. That is a $5. That is $5.
Oh
So
my God.
that means that Colin, you get to choose because it is tabletop month and it is double incentives. You can choose up to 2 people to receive health potions.
And we're finding it in the dungeon, so this is legal, right?
Yes, it will be special.
Yes.
It will be
Dungeon
special
legal?
dungeon legal health potions.
These
It's like, wait, what is it? There's like, oh god, there's a lot of chests with potions in
Oh,
it.
thank you, Colin.
Alora
Like, oh
and-
god, the game just auto-saved.
Oh no, Niall got a health potion. Oh no,
Well,
the
we'll
meme
never that
lives
one
Oh
on.
again.
no.
Zoro
that's a
got
wasted
another health
potion?
potion.
That's a
it's
waste.
gone into the abyss now.
Nope,
But
never
no,
We
again.
it's
won't
not.
use it, but we also can't use it once we're out of here, so it'll just sit there forever.
No.
It's just good in this dungeon, right?
Yeah, it's only
Good.
good for this dungeon.
Whoa, whoa,
okay.
whoa. First of all, how dare you know this is extra life? It comes with me. How
No.
dare you
I will
twist
say
it and
no.
tweak it?
I will say because these are extra life potions, it will transfer out.
So we'll never see that one again. Got it.
We'll never
Thank
see
you.
it.
Got it. So
Wow.
it's not
No,
gonna get
just-
used either way. That's fine.
Just
Heard
She's
that?
literally
She
would
will,
rather
she
die.
will go down before using a potion.
Okay.
You know, I'm okay with you collecting all these health potions because that just means if you ever do go down, we've got a stash of health potions.
Yeah, we're just
yeah, we
pilfering off
just take
her
them
body.
out of your bag and feed them to you.
Welcome.
Literally
You're
over her dead
welcome.
body.
Okay. So
Which may happen.
Yep.
so at the start of its turn, as the Bodak is going first here, I want all of you to feel bad that an undead creature rolled higher than all of you in initiative order.
Eh.
I don't feel bad.
It's going to activate an aura ability as a bonus action.
Yep.
There
Yep.
we go.
Let's do this, guys.
And you know what? It's gonna do one thing that it always likes to do here starting off. I'm gonna make it a random person here.
We know how those random rolls go, don't we, Tilt?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know who's going. Who's going
Fox?
before. You're fine.
Can I get a Constitution saving throw from Charon
Ooh,
as
yes,
it's going
she's
to
good at
activate its withering gaze?
that. That
I
will
forgot about
be,
that.
19. Sorcerer's good at con and charisma.
The only caster that's good at con out of the door.
Let's
I
see.
know what I'm good at.
Yeah, right.
Oh, intelligence
Okay.
and dexterity.
You make it and you take no damage.
Nice.
Yeah, take it.
As
Nice.
the Bodak doesn't do much aside from that, and it just stands there, sort of tilting its misshapen head and face and just staring at all of you. Niall.
Can we see this aura? Like in character, are we
Nope.
like aware of this aura? Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say that there's just like this strange, like necrotic aura that's sort of like permeating off of this creature. Like every now and then you can
Okay.
just see like these black wisps of like just necrotic corruption sort of like looming up the ground. Though when you start your turn, I need a Constitution saving throw from you.
I can do that with this character. 22.
Okay, you're good.
Oh God, what
As
was
like-
doing? Oh, it's because I'm in the aura, huh?
No,
Oh,
no,
God.
because
Oh,
you are looking at it and your eyes meet it.
it's a Medusa. Yeah, it's a Medusa. Damn it.
Oh no, it's
Okay.
worse than a Medusa.
I bet the
would,
whole like, it's one of those things. Don't look at it. Kind of situations.
Mhm.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to meta, but that's okay. This is a ranged character anyway. Yeah, I think what I am going to do is we're level 6. There's not too much I can do just yet. Okay. Well, first of all, I'm gonna see that I just see this icky, gooey energy, and I'm just like, I'm not about that negative vibe, and I'm just gonna step back.
Niall going full Valley Girl for some reason.
Right.
She does everything. What is the range on this thing? Oh, okay. I think. Oh, that's right. I get 2 attacks. I miss this so much. I miss double attacking.
That's because you
Okay,
play
I'm
a
gonna
spellcaster most of the time.
That's because I was trying something different. Okay.
Multi-attack is
shoot.
super nice.
It is. It really is. So I can do both the things I wanted to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my pistol and take a shot. It's cocked. Ah! Okay. 21.
The 21 will hit.
Okay. So that is. I don't think I have anything like super crazy at the moment.
No,
Sorry, it's
you're
been a
all
hot minute since I was-
you're all pretty basic at the moment.
We are very basic. I do have a +1 armor, and I think that's the only other side aside from a couple of fancy bombs. That's pretty much it. Yeah, so it's just a basic bitch pistol right now. Okay, not bad. 6. That is 11 points of piercing damage.
11?
11, yeah. Level 6. And then what I think I'm gonna do is, yeah, because I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know what it can do. So you know what? I'm just gonna test it out. I'm gonna lob a fire orb at it. One of my bombs.
Okay.
And see how that fares. Oh shit, I forgot my attack bonus on that is ridiculous because of my fighting style.
My fighting style is
but I
throwing
rolled-
dynamite.
It's the throwing one, yeah. I rolled low though. But maybe 18?
18 will hit.
Oh thank God.
I
Okay.
rolled low, 18. It's already begun.
I rolled an 8. And this is 2d6. Where's my fire orb? 3d6. Okay. We're
Now,
gonna
this is-
find out today.
This isn't an area, isn't it?
This one is only 5 foot. These are basic bitch bombs that I start off with.
Mhm. Oh, okay.
The only time, let's see here. Actually, that's a lie. It hits the target, and then anything within 5 feet around it
Mhm.
can take damage as well if they fail their dex save.
Gotcha.
And then I have one other bomb that pretty much does the same thing. But yeah, these are just like basic bombs. It's not my fancy one where it just keeps going out until it's just almost a crater. 6. Oh, I know there's a bonus on this. Sorry, it's been a hot minute since I've last played her. I know there's a bonus to it. Plus... Oh, proficiency. Okay, 3. So 15 fire damage. And there's nothing around it, so no one has to do
All
anything.
right. So, as you do that, it's going to take a legendary action here.
No.
Oh,
What? You thought this was a normal fight?
legendary though. Oh.
See,
You
I
knew
ran
those
a
were
double
coming.
boss fight yesterday, and Rodin's like, I need to commit war crimes too.
Do I want to do that now? Evie, that's my pencil.
Evie says it's her pencil now.
Yeah, you know what? He's going to do this now.
Oh no.
Grim, can I get a Constitution saving throw from you?
I don't wanna, but I'll give you one.
Did you fucking just ricochet my shit?
Flat 18.
A flat 18. Okay, you are only going to take 5 points of damage.
Okay.
As
What kind of damage?
you just see like a little bit of like a spark and just a little floof of flame sort of like spark out from the beard.
Not good.
Oh god, did it just share?
It attacked the beard.
Snow.
Oh no. Oh no.
Do I have to make the same save that Niall did at the start of my turn?
I would say yes.
I mean, that seemed reasonable to me.
Yep.
That's why I asked.
Constitution,
that?
Constitution save.
Okay, that's not terrible with my con. 17.
Okay, you're good.
All right.
As you just like you see it like just like turn its head to you, just like twitching as it looks over, and there's just like this very eerie feeling you're getting from it as you like just stare at its face.
Oh, that's icky. Something. That's icky feeling. And then Snow's gonna pull out her spell book, pop it open. She's gonna look down at it real quick and be like, "What do you think?" "Ooh, I like that idea." And above the spell book, then orb will start forming, and as it forms, she'll kind of pluck at it, and it'll slowly change colors until it settles on kind of a clearish color. And then it will shoot towards this guy as she casts Chromatic Orb, and she changes the damage type to force damage.
Ooh. Make a ranged spell attack.
And my dice are being nice today. That's gonna be a natural 20 for a 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
What are we doing for damage types right now?
It's level 6. It's brutal time.
Okay.
Oh god.
Oh, I forgot to mention that she was going to cast it at 2nd level. Oh, it feels cheap to do it now. So I think I'm just going to go with 1st level because I don't want to cheat it.
Okay.
I did want to cast 2nd, but yeah. My brain got excited. And it's 2 spell points. Goes off, otherwise I'm going to forget. So that's going to be 3d8
Yep.
force damage. So it's going to be 24 to start. And then you roll it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, not bad, not bad. 7, 13, plus another 4 is another 17. So that's going to be a total of 30, 41 force damage.
Nice.
And then she's just going to kind of slip back over here. Kind of using the... She's not sure what direction this thing's going to go and what's going to happen. She just wants to be a little closer to the rocks.
Okay. Yeah, it's not going to use the legendary action. It's just going to stand there. Just very unnervingly standing there.
Yeah,
Like,
I
it's
don't
getting
know
a
what
hit. It's getting a hit. It's getting nailed with your spells, and it's sort of just not reacting and sort of just existing.
I don't think... I think that's all I can do. I don't think I can do anything with my bonus action, so that'll be
Alright.
the end of my turn.
Callista,
Okay.
can I get a Constitution saving throw from you?
Absolutely. Oh, that's a good number. Okay. That is a 23.
All right, you're good.
Okay. And I'm not ranged. Let's not lie to anyone about this. You know what? Let's burn this early. See if I can make it work. So we are going to load up Branding Smite as my bonus action. Probably not, but does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Okay. Well, I don't burn it then, so I'm good. That's all I get to do this round.
All right, so it's good. So you're there, so it's gonna burn a legendary action to make an attack against you.
Okay.
I'll say right now at the end of your turn, you take 5 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit you?
It meets.
Okay. So you're going to take 4 points of bludgeoning damage and my kingdom for a D8. 9 points of necrotic.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Anything else?
Nope. Nope, that is going to be it this round.
Okay. Charon, if you can go ahead and give me a Constitution save.
I sure can. 18.
You're good.
Okay. I am going to go ahead and use a sorcery point right off the bat to quicken spell a cantrip. I'm going to hit it with some moon fire, so I need it to make a dexterity saving throw.
That is going to be a 19 dex save.
19 dex save. It makes it. Since this was
I was going to be very
cantrip,
concerned if you said it failed.
as a spellcaster, I would be so thrilled if a 19 did not make my spell save.
At level 6?
At any level. Yeah, it was just a cantrip, so it beat it. Nothing happens. Then I'm going to... when it was hit by that fire grenade, did it have any sort of unique reaction to the fire? Like, did it appear resistant or vulnerable in any way?
What is your passive perception?
16.
16? It didn't seem like it took the full brunt of the fire damage.
Okay, in that case, I am going to look in its general direction, but not right at it, because I don't want to get Callie in this as well. Instead, I'm going to look like over here. And raise my fingers like I'm about to snap, like one might do with a fireball. But right as I do, instead of flashing orange, the light flashes like a sickly green color as I burn another sorcery point to transmute my spell and change my fireball damage from fire into acid.
Ooh. Very nice. Acid ball.
So it's, yeah, and I'm positioning it so the edge of it gets this guy, just so I don't hit Callie.
Okay.
So that is another dexterity save.
That is going to be an 18.
18 will do it, so he will take half the damage.
Very nimble undead.
Some of them can be.
Yeah, some of them are, yeah. Surprising when they are.
I mean, there's not much to hit when you're all skin and bones.
So he will take half of 33 acid damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my movement to go over here. That's it.
All right. Alora, can I get a Constitution saving throw?
Okay. That's not good.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, actually, that's a 12.
Okay. That's going to fail, but that isn't horrible.
Ah, shit. I forgot to cast that spell through my Planet Eater. Damn it. That could have done awesome stuff.
You are going to take 25 points of necrotic damage. As your eyes meet this creature and you just begin just to feel almost just like a grip of death sort of like envelop you. As it now becomes apparent that to you that it has a sight attack.
Okay, well, that's kind of a good thing. So I'm going to turn so that I'm not facing it directly. And
Yeah, you can avert your eyes.
yeah, I will avert my eyes, but I need to kind of look at the general area because I am going to hold up my staff and hold up my other hand, look to the heavens, and with a small incantation, I am going to call light.
Ooh. Bring up call lightning.
Love that.
Ten foot. What is it? 10 feet tall, 60-foot radius.
Yeah.
Centered on a point you can see within 100 feet directly above you.
So I want to position it such that oh, you probably can't see my little arrow, but I want to have an arc that is over kind of in like in this area, so that it arcs around and catches the Bodak, but avoids Callista and avoids the party.
Well, with the 60-foot radius, that's going to be like very hard to do, but let me find my, where is it? Where are my little, oh, there. I was looking for my little spell sigils to drop on the ground. So it's 10 feet high, but it's a 60-foot radius.
The cylinder itself. But that is basically, it's a point 100 feet above me. And then I believe the lightning comes down out of that cloud, right?
Yes.
In that 60-foot radius, the lightning can come down.
Can we push it further northwest?
I mean, you can really put the storm anywhere you want, even over your allies, because you can then call down lightning anywhere within the area of that storm.
Park it in the center of the
area.
Park it in the center of the arena.
You could park it.
So if I park it, let's park it right in the center of the arena then.
Yeah.
It just means you call it anywhere within that radius, not
that's
the
what
entire
I
radius.
kind of thought. Okay, a little bit further down then, so that it's nicely centered. Yeah, we're looking.
I like the blue. The blue's safe.
Yeah. So now that, like, with this in here, like, you have the ability to just orbital strike this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's have a try at that, and let's see. So that would be a spell attack, right?
No, it's a dex saving throw.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, a dex save. Yeah, so it's gonna do a dex save.
That's gonna be a 16.
Just makes it. But okay, it's going to still take half damage anyway, so that's a half of 3d10. Should have had these out. My apologies. Ooh, so that's going to be 18 altogether. And I don't think I add anything to that, so it's going to take 9 lightning damage.
9? Okay.
9.
Okay.
And then I am going to use my movement to come over and tuck myself. I don't want to get in Sharon's way, so just kind of there.
Okay. Grim.
Yes, boss.
Can I get a Constitution saving throw from you?
Okay, here we effing go again. This one was a 14.
14 is not gonna save.
Mm-hmm.
But not as bad as it could be.
Mm-hmm. Angry beard noises.
20 points of necrotic damage to you.
Oh, okay. Now we got an angry beard.
There's a face within the beard. Just make it a frown.
The beard, like exactly the hair curl, and it just looks like an angry face hanging off of his face. Yeah, we're not happy with that. We're gonna do a couple things real quick. First things first, I require my beach shovel. My beach shovel, please, as my bonus action.
Your what? Oh,
a pink
the beach
shovel.
I require my shovel.
Get me mallet. Do I have the shovel? I gotta have. Okay, nope, that's
I know I sent it to you. If not, I
That's
can.
the
I have it on
spoon.
hand.
I love
the
that.
spoon. That's propriety.
You don't have a folder for the different shows?
No, I don't.
Oh, my good sir.
Yeah.
My organization skills. You know what? Just
Found
in case,
it.
here you go.
I found it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
There's your shovel.
Thank you, sir. So yeah, shovel
Oh.
on the thing for Bonk.
So that list is gonna get so much
And-
worse once I finish sending you all the stuff from my cleric. Okay.
Right. So yeah, we're gonna ask for Bonk, and then what else are we doing? Right. Then we're gonna go invisible and we're gonna walk. If that's okay.
Go right ahead.
Can you hear me? Yep. All right. Where will we walk?
You know, I probably should have folders for that, seeing as how I have like 10 years of custom tokens just sitting around.
Look, if you saw my D&D folder right now, beautiful with the organization.
Right.
There's so many of them, though.
I mean, artists come in two varieties. Okay?
Yep.
You're either hyper organized or you've got like a Da Vinci workshop full of drawings stapled to every surface imaginable. That's it.
Chaos incarnate.
call me
If it
out
helps.
there.
There's no in between,
It
by the
helps.
way.
I do have folders that are like our main shows, and then I have like a folder that says like it's dedicated to one shots, and then I have like a subfolder for like holiday, and it's holiday from like 2022, 2023.
I will
like,
say, on my
stuff
computer,
like that.
I have a folder specifically for Behold Roleplay. And in there, each one of the shows has a folder. That way we have the different overlays. We have different
Oh,
character
okay.
cards, the tokens, everything like that. But if you look on Roll20, you'll just cry.
Hmm.
With the amount of custom tokens I have made and you have given me, it is just a giant list.
Oh
That
no! I
reminds
have
me,
folders
In order,
for that shit.
in order, by the way, in descending order from like most recent to like
Oh, no.
earliest.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Reminds me, I have like 4 or 5 spiritual weapons to send you for Monday.
Oh no.
You know, she had me do all the tea stuff.
We did it all.
Yeah, see, no, Colin gets it. DM organization is overrated.
Yup.
I'm too OCD for that. I can't. I
Look,
tried. I can't.
look, you want to see my notes for the game so far? There.
That's
It's
a decent amount.
these aren't notes, by the way.
Oh.
These are just names
Oh.
of important NPCs.
Oh. Don't look at my folder. It looks exactly like my notes when I do the game. It's all highlighted and everything.
This is the one game that I actually take really good notes in.
Yo.
I don't know how I manage it, but every other game is like, it's crap. I get like 2 sentences down. This one, I'm like, I have everything.
Grim, is there anything
So-
else you're doing after going invisible?
Yeah, so the shovel bonk was a 20 to hit, and if that does hit, that was a 9 damage.
A shovel
the bonk
bonk
variety.
does
Yep.
hit.
Okay. So yeah, 9 damage of the shovel bonk variety, which I believe, if memory serves, force damage.
Ah. I mean, if we're gonna argue it, I think hammer should do force damage, period.
I mean, this is a shovel, but yes, I agree.
All right, anything else?
No, that's it for now.
Okay. So, on its turn, it's going to turn to Callista, and it's going to try to make a grapple attack.
Bring it.
This is a contest because you can either use athletics or acrobatics to get out of this.
Okay.
So he got a natural 20, but it's only 22.
I, on the other hand, am at 16 plus 23.
So normally, I would say the nat 20 is an auto success, but since this is a contest, 23 is bigger than 22. So I'm going to say you break it.
Not dead.
And as like you kind of slip out of its hands, you do see a bit of frustration sort of twist even more on its face. And then it just growls. And it just falls, like you just see like its robe just fall to the ground.
Pinky.
Like Obi-Wan being disintegrated by the lightsaber just falls to the ground.
Oh no, it's naked.
Did we? Oh god, it's running around invisible and naked
And then
somewhere.
it pops up behind Niall.
No.
Oh, you get naked skeleton boy. Got it.
Oh, I'm
It
the
likes
chosen
you.
one.
It likes you.
Oh, it likes me, guys. Me inside internally screaming, but outside I'm like, guys.
Right?
Me, the player, internally screaming, but you know.
And it's going to make a singular attack against you.
Okay, I'm used to rough stuff behind me. Let's go.
Objection, Your Honor.
24.
I plead the fifth. I'm
24 to
not
hit?
responsible for this for once.
24 hits, yeah. I don't think I can.
All right,
do
4
anything about
bludgeoning
that much
damage.
food. Yeah, no, okay. Yeah. 4 you said?
4 bludgeoning.
Aw, I went from 69 health to down. Dang it.
And 16 necrotic.
Was nice. Not nice anymore.
Ah! 16.
And
Okay.
that's going to be its turn. Niall.
Okay. She's gonna be like, oh! This is such a dirty shot, as she's gonna turn around and just point blank shoot at it.
All right, so as you turn around to go to point blank shoot at it, I need a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
Okay. Okay. Why is it disadvantage?
Because you've taken damage.
Oh no. Oh, thank God. I might be okay. That is a 19.
A 19, you are good. You said, oh no, and I'm like, oh no, here comes the 1.
Because I rolled kind of low, but I was like, oh, but my con's really good. So I'm actually, it's not as bad as I thought. Because I rolled a 13 and a 16, and I was like, ooh. Okay, yeah. The best part about this class is I don't get disadvantage when I'm point blank, and that's kind of what's quirky about her, because she wants to be in your face.
I mean, if you don't want disadvantage with being point blank with a firearm, use a shotgun. Pull a
That's true.
Brockus.
Well, yeah.
Pull a Brockus.
Yeah, but this particular class, though, I don't get disadvantage if I'm point blank with my pistol or any gun.
What class
actually.
are you?
I am a buccaneer.
Oh. Oh,
Which
by the
sounds
way,
so weird,
need-
but they're all about pistols and bombs.
I meant to tell you guys that I bought Monsters of the Multiverse on
Nice.
Roll20.
So fun.
So I need to
Nice.
share that with everybody in the compendium because there are races and whatnot and race updates in there.
Yes, there are.
Do you have the PDF by chance?
No, I have the compendium in Roll20.
Oh, and roll 20.
okay, nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
snap. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be
Monsters
great.
of the Multiverse is back there, but I bought it on Roll20 because I needed tokens and whatnot.
Okay. Yeah, again, I'm basic bitch level 6. There's not too much I can do. However, you totally changed what I was spending this whole time fucking looking at now, Rogen. But that's okay. I'll try to do it in a pinch. So, fucking tease. It just felt like diagonally, and you saw the nat 20 and just went, no,
Nope.
bitch.
The dice just falling to the side, just flipping you off as it does.
It's like, nope. 14.
We're like,
22 to hit it.
22 will hit.
And yeah, point blank, I don't think it does. I think it's just no disadvantage. Yeah, no disadvantage. So okay. So yes, we're gonna go ahead and I realized I rolled the wrong die last time, so I'm gonna be better this time. I cheapened myself. Now I can't find it. There we go. It's what I'm talking about. That is 14 piercing damage.
14 gun damage.
And then I would like to use, I was going to use something else, but now that it's right next to me, I'm going to go ahead and use, where is it? Is it this one? I think it's this one. And you know what? It actually works out because I'm point blank, so that's really funny. I would like to use one of my bursting shots and use my soft spot bursting shot, which causes an extreme amount of pain. Target must succeed a Constitution saving throw or be incapacitated until the start of my next turn. What's my thing? I need to look this up.
That's gonna be
What
a
is my
dirty
DC?
20 con save.
I'm pretty sure that saves because we're only level 6. Pretty sure. Let me just make sure here. I usually have my DCs out for this. It's 8. Damn it, yeah. I knew it saved, but damn, it's actually a pretty high DC. Damn it! Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Because I'm going to shoot it again in its face. Natural 20! It was like, alright, we're done. So that is, so it's max dice. So it's 15 on the die, and then again 15. So 15 plus 12.
27.
27, thank you. Where were you, Tam? I was waiting for you, calculator.
I wasn't listening. I was looking
I
at
can
stuff.
do I can do basic math.
Oh, I can't. And you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna try it again. Give me another Constitution saving throw.
That is a nat 20 for 22.
Hey, man. Fine.
I'm just sitting here
Fine.
just waiting for somebody to go, silvery barbs.
I don't think we have it in one campaign as the
Fucking
bane of your
Saturday.
existence.
Look, this caster
Shocked no
don't do
one's
that
ever used it
bullshit.
before.
This caster
Know
is
what?
balls to walls attack.
You know what?
Make an active face.
Look. I shush, don't give away my secrets. I was thinking about it. I
will say before you do that, your natural 20 blows the face clean off of its body.
Oh,
The body
that
sort
was
of
my
like
hopes.
rocks back and stops. Looks like it's gonna fall for a moment and comes right back up. And just lets out this ear-splitting screech. I need Snow.
Like a screamer.
I need Snow, Nile, Alora, and Charon to give me Constitution saving throws.
Can we do something other than Constitution, please?
Weird question. I don't think it is, but just to make sure, is this a magical effect?
This is not a magical effect.
Okay.
Okay. I think
Con
okay.
save, you said?
Con save.
Jesus, I'm keeping you with me for a while. That's a dirty 20 for me.
Okay. Sharon.
8.
Oof.
Oof.
Oh,
Snow.
19.
And Alora.
21.
All right. The three of you are fine. As it lets out this scream, Sharon, how much HP do you have?
34.
You
take
now have
34 damage.
You now have 0.
Oh no, I was kidding. No.
Thanks, Zoro. Why'd you have to say that? It's all your fault.
As it lets out this scream, you just see the life force ripped out of Sharon's body as she just falls to the ground, and it's pulled into this bodak as its head just reforms.
Excuse me, no. You give her back right now.
What just happened? What just happened?
I should have used my point of inspiration to reroll. Too late now.
You know what happened? It's just like, fuck you, boss is the bodak.
What just happened?
Snow.
Oh, I'm not done.
Oh, that's right.
Action third.
Acting third.
But now, wait, so is the creature still in front of me?
It is still in front of you.
It is in front of me, okay. How bad does it look now? This is the one that it healed itself, or it looks whole now?
It
again,
looks whole
or that
now,
was-
yeah.
Okay. You know what? That's fine. Because so Niall's gonna do that thing, even though probably nothing came out. She's just gonna be like, gross. Shoot it in the face again.
For clarification, do we see Sharon's body?
Yes, you still see her body.
Okay.
Oh, by
okay,
the way,
okay.
Fox, can you DM me a death save, please?
I guess so.
That was a 23 to hit, by the way.
A 23 will most definitely hit.
Okay. That's 10 damage.
10 damage.
Damage, as we're gonna go again. It's even higher. 26.
Yes.
15 damage.
Okay. Anything else? Action surge a second.
I'm not levels. Was it 17?
Ring of
16 or
infinite
17? Did you
action
get it?
surge.
Give it time. I miss it so much. We said in between each battle it's like a long rest, right?
Yep.
Fuck it. We'll do it again. Give me that goddamn Constitution saving throw.
$19.
Damn it. You know, you beat it by 1 that time.
And on the end of your turn, you're going to take 5 points of necrotic damage.
Well, I'm contemplating about moving.
Okay.
I'm just contemplating, do I wanna?
Do you want to possibly get an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, that's the thing. Fuck it, I'll stay.
Okay. You'll
Yeah.
take 5 points of necrotic damage, and
Okay.
it's going to use a legendary action to punch you.
Ah, rude.
I don't think a 14 hits.
No.
Okay. You're good.
Should've run.
And we
Okay.
go to Snow.
I'm going back and forth on this. I think we're just going to repeat the same actions as last time because it seemed to somewhat work. So she's going to pull up that orb again. And this time it's going to turn a nice purple color and be crackly as it's going to turn lightning damage.
Lightning bolt.
Yeah. That's not terrible on the roll. That's going to be an 18 to hit.
An 18 will hit.
Alright. It'll be 16 lightning damage.
16 lightning damage. Alrighty. Anything else?
Body still over there?
Yeah, she's just laying on the ground right now.
So Alora is standing right beside her.
Laura is right there, yeah. It's good to know. Yeah, I don't think there's much I can do because I'm also way too far away, so I'm just going to keep... Oh, did I need to make that save for looking at it?
Oh, yes, thank you. Go ahead and give me that save.
Okay, that's 21.
21? Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah. Sorry, I just forgot.
All good.
Do that. Doesn't like being this close to it. So we're just gonna kind of skirt around the rock.
Okay.
You weren't looking at me.
Callista.
Okay. PPIs.
Alrighty. We are gonna go for... Oh, almost. Okay, fine. Fine. Yeah, because I can bonus action rogue bullshit to get there.
Yes, the greatest bonus action. Rogue bullshit.
The list is long. No, that's just going to be the cunning action to dash.
Yeah. Rogue bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. Does a 19 hit?
A 19 most definitely hits.
Okay, and I am still holding on to...
I will say that you're going to have to make a Constitution save before this.
Okay.
Because you weren't averting your eyes.
That's a nat 20.
Okay,
so...
you're fine.
Okay, so that is sneak attack damage, radiant damage, weapon damage.
Oh yeah, because you had that smite charged.
I still have smite loaded, so 7d6 damage. Okay. And 5, 7. That's 29 damage. And 10 of that is radiant.
I was just about to ask that. Well, Callista, how do you want to do this?
Oh, that short sword is going directly through the back of its head and out where its face used to be.
Okay. So you just jam this sword through back through the cloak, and it just like the sword just kind of like comes right out through like the large like gaping mouth. It just like stops maybe like a few inches before like Nile. And as you pull it back, the radiant energy sort of surges through its body as now it just crumples again, cloak to the ground, but it doesn't appear anywhere else. As you are not now out of combat.
Oh yeah, we need to help Charon.
And Charon, you, as soon as the Bodak falls, life you just like gasp with air as you're brought up to 1 HP.
Oh yay.
It's not over already, is it?
And Snorb appears and he's just clapping his hands. It's always great for the test run.
I mean, Sharon, we do have 2 more of these to do.
Why do I not have Zorro's camera?
Mm. She's right there.
No, like
I'm over here.
the camera.
Well, that's
what
sort of got it.
What
Half of it.
happened?
Okay, so the thing is when I was doing camera captures, your camera was blank. It was just a black screen, so I thought I got it. I was wrong.
Oh, but I was on it before, wasn't I?
No,
Yeah,
it was
your-
it was
Your image
black.
dropped, and so you went black.
When I was doing camera captures before.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
but
the
I got you
background.
now.
I have that stupid thing again.
The
where I can't do my
background.
backgrounds now.
So you
It's annoying.
Snorb comes out and he starts clapping his hands. Excellent. Always great when the contestants don't die on the first run.
Thanks, Norbs.
So, how'd you guys like it?
That
Oh,
was
it was delicious.
a fun element to not knowing what we were facing ahead of time.
Yep.
Yeah, it's sort of like the test phase. You know, level 1 is always to see how strong you all are and everything like that, and how well everything can go about. Just to let you know, it's going to get much harder from here on in, as you guys are a lot stronger than I thought you'd be.
No, we're not. No, that was really tough.
No, I'm way stronger. I have a lot more to show you. I just need to not have my life force eaten again.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
I was ready to open up a geyser of acid on this thing.
I would have loved to see that.
Next time.
Well, does that mean you're going to level 2?
Oh, I'm ready for level 2. Well, I'm not ready for level 2. I need to rest first. But
Oh yeah, and he just like slaps his hand once, and all of you just get the benefits of a long rest.
oh,
Can you imagine doing this with our Destiny Forge 2 characters, and then we've got a couple people that's like, cool, I got both my action surges back.
Right.
I'm ready for
Oh.
round 2. Let's go.
He goes, you know, it's impressive. No potions. Well, one of you fell, but nobody died. I know
Work in progress.
I know the audience was hoping for somebody to die, but I guess you can't have it all. Though,
I mean, in their defense, or our defense, someone's defense, from what we've been told, people die all the time down here, so it's nice to zhuzh it up a little bit and, bring some life. Or whatever.
now,
Like, gasp.
She has a point.
since you all did so well, you can move on to level 2 if you want, or you can go and just take your measly little victory prize.
I don't like measles.
I mean, I could for round 2.
All
That
right,
is what we came here for, so.
if you're good for round 2, just turn around, walk through that door, back into the lobby, and we'll start the whole selection process over.
Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna jump to my feet and rush out to the lobby.
Just gonna say, I was doing the same thing. I think Charon and Niall are just like in that zone together where we're just like, let's
Yep.
go.
I mean, as soon as you guys start moving through Grim Follows.
Yeah.
Alora would sort of fondly touch her special little bag she has and say, absolutely, and head through the door.
And as you're walking back, he's like, "Oh, by the way, dragon lady, didn't catch your name.
Is that me? Am I the dragon lady?
You're the only one that looks like a dragon.
I'm Charon.
Charon. You're gonna be a little weaker going into round 2 because you kind of fell, so it's not a little negative penalty. Not too bad, but you know, gotta make things fair around here. With that said, you have 1 point of exhaustion.
That's fine. This is fine. 1 point of exhaustion, no problem.
Like, that's the spirit. Well, off you pop back to the lobby.
I've captained a ship with 4 points of exhaustion before. I'm fine.
Really? We'll have to talk about that.
Oh
What
yeah,
kind of ship?
Dad got real mad. It was the flagship, his ship, our ship. I like to call it our ship, but it's his ship.
Oh wait, on the water?
Yeah?
Oh, well, that's still impressive. Okay.
Where else would I captain it?
Space.
In space?
Right? Like any normal captain.
I don't
Have you gone through an asteroid field? It's a doozy.
make a habit of going to space.
Or
Halfling
you'll have to
wizard.
try one day, matey.
Halfling wizard production. Thank you for that raid.
Ooh,
Go.
more raiders.
Well, you know what? One day, let's try this. I would be willing to see your skills on the ocean if you're willing to come into space and see my skills in no gravity.
Come to space and see my skills in space.
Come to
It's a
space. We
date.
have space. Yes. All right. Let's go.
So as you walk back into the lobby, bronze plates repopulate in the area, but you notice that the human or the basic arena plate is sort of shattered on the ground, so it cannot be chosen this time.
A different arena every time.
Mm.
I like it.
Oh, yeah, he did mention it, Shuffles.
So as you come back in, on the left side now for the creatures, again you have a tree, what looks to be a wolf's face, a pair of wings, and that question mark.
I'm not gonna lie, this is out of character. I'm not a fan of either of those choices because wings means harder to grab. But
You're
Wolf
right.
You can
face means
shoot, but you can
potentially-
shoot something with wings. You can shoot it down.
Here's the thing, though. With the wolf face, it means potentially a creature with 3 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Claw, bite.
You mean we're not gonna go for the question mark?
I mean, I'm all for the question mark again.
What are the venue options now that are there? on
Okay,
the
so if you're looking over
list?
there, you see one that you could only describe as hellish, ice, and once again desert.
So the
Yeah,
sewer
question
is
mark.
gone.
Really wants us to go in the desert.
I mean, to be
Follow-up
fair,
question.
it is my favorite biome.
I know. I know you.
Alora misreads it and thinks
Dessert.
one option is dessert.
Dessert. Yep.
Follow-up question, the wing. What type of wing does it look like? Does it look like a feathered wing, more like a bat wing? Like what type of wing does it look like?
Go
A bug
ahead.
wing?
Go ahead and give me a nature roll.
Oh, I can do nature. Okay. Uh, 17.
It's a little more reptilian, scaly.
Mm.
Oh,
Not necessarily a dragon, but we could definitely think dragon. Level 6 is probably a drake, but still.
Yes,
You know
because
what, in character-
I've never thrown creatures that are like technically challenge rating 20, but modified them at you.
Oh, of course, of course.
Is there a venue a venue that's a question mark as well?
Yep.
Okay.
There's a question mark for the opponent and for the arena.
The venue.
Okay.
You know what? I say double chaos this time. Question mark, question mark. Let's go.
I'm kind of down for that. At least give it the go once before things get extra hard.
True.
It then
It
does
does
leave
help.
us. Well, it would leave us the option of having dessert at the end.
True.
That's
Yes?
We're getting dessert? Did I miss something?
I'll always
Wait,
take
I thought
dessert
we
as well.
weren't allowed
Dessert.
food. I thought we weren't allowed food.
We're not allowed to bring food.
I mean,
we still find food.
We can find food, or we could get dessert as soon as we get out of the whole trials. So once we go back up, we can go get dessert.
Hey,
Well, the last one's dessert.
A dessert biome sounds really good. You break
mean,
a wall, you get
yeah.
a dessert.
It's just Sugar Rush from Wreck-It
Right.
Ralph.
Yeah.
There you go.
I think that might be
Place this on.
desert.
Oh,
But
Oh.
it could be dessert. A
We don't know.
dessert arena would be pretty cool.
It would put us in a sticky situation.
I like sticky
Oh.
situations. Wait.
Getting like sticky stuff between the scales. I don't want to go to a
Mm.
dessert arena anymore.
I mean, is sand between the scales eating better?
but it does give us the option of
Yeah.
maybe. Well, mind you, though we lost the sewer, so
I
we
don't know
would.
what's worse.
but-
Is sticky
I mean-
fur or sandy fur? Sounds itchy.
I'm partial to ice myself, but I'm down for question marks too.
I'm okay with ice or question mark. I will let you guys know. Kind of looking at this wing looks a little dragony, maybe. Not sure, but I'm all for the mystery.
Meat.
Well, as we learned last time, I think we also... Maybe that was Guy with Melting Face. I don't know if they get to pick only from these three, so they could be that other arenas pop up when we choose the question mark.
Yeah, I think the guy Snorgy or whatever his name is now. I think he said that if we choose the question mark, then it could be anything, like not just from these selections.
Yeah.
It could be literally anything.
So keep that in mind. They're not limited. But I'm fine with doing a double question mark. I want to do it at least once, and it'd be nice to get it done before we go to the hardest level.
Yeah, I do think that that's probably a pretty good point. If any of us go down, we do get a penalty for that in the next one. So if we're gonna do question mark, it might be good to do it now rather than later.
True.
I also do like the
Bigger
idea of
risk,
ice,
bigger
though.
rewards.
But I wonder
True.
if we get those rewards at the end.
I'm down for double question
Well,
marks.
he said maybe at the end of the rounds. So
Yeah, but we didn't get anything for choosing question mark last time.
no,
So maybe
we
it's a
didn't.
cumulative thing that we get at the end.
I think it's at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That would make
I think
sense.
like if you picked 6 question marks, you'd get
Or when
the
we...
max rewards.
Well, he said maybe you get health potions at the end. I'm just saying, and not the end. I mean, he means at the end of the round. But
Yeah.
we'll find out.
Also, it
And
could be that
Niall,
they...
what are you going to do with your health potion anyway? Really?
I'm a collector. It's what I do.
Sometimes it's better
And
not to question
she
it.
shows one of her like basic bitch bobs, and you see it's in one of those like, as Spiffy would say, little glass vial. And it looks exactly like the same kind of vials you see for health potions. She's like, recycle.
So recycle that involves you using it in the first place.
How many bombs did I use? Oh, well, it kind of came up behind me. So I used one. So you underestimate me. How dare you judge me? You don't even know me.
I thought you were talking about the health potion vial recycling into the bomb. But in order to
Oh,
do
I was
that, you
just
have
talking
to...
about my bombs. What were we talking about?
All right, are we doing double question mark?
I think so.
Yes.
Alrighty. Sean, do you want to place them again?
Yeah, I do.
All
I
right.
will grab the plates and place them.
Okay, since you're placing the plates, can you roll me a D8?
Go, go, go.
Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I could have gotten away from that creature from doing something. Never mind.
Yeah, you could have.
I'm so
I know exactly
dumb.
what you missed.
6.
You
Yeah.
forgot you had that, didn't you?
Yep, I
Mhm.
did.
I thought you were
Come
doing
on,
it intentionally.
I did. Yeah. No.
Yeah, no, that was totally planned.
When we don't know if the action is just Nile chaos or you forgetting something.
It's, you know what? It's a little bit of column A, column B.
Give me a second. I'm popping this up. That's not the one I
Oh,
wanted.
boy.
Can need a second? Oh no. See, it's not so.
Say it ain't so.
I don't know how I feel about the original Tricorn Isles map coming back up.
Yeah, it's kind of
We don't want to go back there.
kind of concerning, ain't it?
A little bit. That we left a lot of horrible things on that map. A lot of horrible things.
Give me 1 second. I am searching for a specific somebody.
Was that the map before the catastrophe?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you mean the catastrophe that was last game? Last Tricorn? Yeah.
That map, yeah.
Yup.
Yep.
So anybody who knows these monsters, I'll say right now they are not 1-to-1.
I don't know any monsters, so even the ones we faced, because I don't remember them.
I feel like we
Because
faced a Bodak before. Like, it's very familiar to me.
I think we did in season 2.
campaign 2, you fought a couple of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say it sounds very familiar. And then when I saw the art, I was like, yeah, I just couldn't remember where. Definitely been a hot minute.
And you rolled, what was it, a 6 you said?
6, yeah.
Perfect. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Starting to wish I rolled a
Ooh.
1.
Interesting.
We don't like when DM says
The
be
dice roll.
interesting.
The dice roll is the level of difficulty. Thanks, you fuckers.
Yeah, right. We're screwed. We're dead.
Or the number of them, neither of which are great.
This is an interesting
I think it's the table for the arena.
of events. Maybe this will actually benefit you all.
I hope so.
Maybe it won't. I don't know. I'm not your mother.
I mean,
No, you're just our DM.
no, DM, you're just our god in this whole shebang.
So as Charon pops the plates in and everything, once again, blinding light opens up for you to walk on through.
And I eagerly do so.
I'm following.
I follow suit very happily.
Heading in.
Yup.
Okay. As you walk in, once again, roar of the crowd pops up. Everybody getting hype for your entrance as you walk in, and you're now in the center of a woodland arena.
Oh, it's
Strange,
great. The woods.
strange plants and bushes and mushrooms all about. You could swear you hear the giggling of fairies about you as you are standing in a fey arena.
Oh.
And as Snorbs once again appears, round 2. when the true test actually begins. Round 1 was a sampler. Round 1 was to see how well you would do in the heat of battle. You did well, so we're going to amp it up a little bit this time. You're not fighting one person this time, you're fighting 2. Siblings.
Okay.
Siblings, you may call them.
Alora looks around, obviously enchanted with being in a fae.
I present
place.
to you the Reckham brothers.
Please tell me
Gonna
one of
wreck
them is
'em. Hey, this is kind of desert.
I was gonna say, please tell me one of them's called Ralph.
You are brought to a map.
Oh, it's a pretty map.
That is pretty, man.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, that is pretty.
And across from you
Oh.
is
Oh.
a giant dressed in this weird chitinous plate mail. Large spikes on his boulder-like fists. And across from him is a fire giant, head to toe, dressed in complete fire-imbued armor, carrying 2 large spiked tower shields.
No Tiras. They don't get the Tiras special.
No, we've dealt with that kind of thing before.
Yep, you have dealt with that kind of thing before. But
Mm-hmm.
as you stare down your opponents and wait for the ringing of the bell, that is where we are going to end for this week.
Oh,
Damn it.
Oh.
Come
I feel
on.
like we didn't do much.
Okay, the first giant is do you want to redo that description? Because I kind of missed part of it.
So
I think
just a large
nuances.
individual, just in like
Uh-huh.
this like chitinous plate mail,
Okay.
and like
Oh.
large spiked boulder-sized fists. He doesn't seem to be aside from what the token shows, doesn't seem to be carrying any sort of weapon on him.
Okay, so the spiked fists.
And the
Okay.
individual standing next to him
Right.
is just a walking mountain of iron with 2 large spiked tower shields.
Okay. Yeah, I
But-
thought maybe I'd missed description of the weapon or details or something, but I got it now. Thank you.
But that is going to do it for us this week.
And by the way, I meant barely do anything. It's because I feel like we just started. Like, I want to
Yeah.
keep going.
Yeah.
Same.
It's the downside
I
of
want to keep playing.
it's the downside of doing 3-hour games, but we got work and people are East Coast and everything like that, so
I get why we do it, but it doesn't feel like it's been
East
3
Coast.
hours.
No.
I agree.
I get why we do it as well. I don't agree with it, but I get why we do it.
Same.
God damn you, logic and adulting.
I
Again,
know.
if we can make this a full-time thing.
Right.
Yeah, all of us would be on it in a heartbeat.
Yep. It'd be like,
Wish on
okay,
a sugar
Yeah.
fairy for a sugar daddy.
Right.
Dang.
Someone get on that.
I honestly
I'm
was
on
thinking
it,
about
like
that
I
today
said.
at work.
it's like,
Like I
look,
said, let
Thinking about it.
let Zoro move here, and we'll be
You
able to
pay
start
me?
working on the thing.
like if this was my job, like there would be like so much more that I would create for this.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Because we'd have the time.
Yeah.
Same.
And
We
we
could
would
actually sleep and relax.
we
and
wouldn't
then
have to
be
start
refreshed
at
and have the
8
time to do
o'clock.
it.
We can start a little bit earlier.
Mhm.
6-hour games, probably.
The stuff I would pull for Star Wars would be actually through the roof if I had,
Yeah.
wasn't working 3 jobs and planning a wedding right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But maybe sometime in the future if somebody wins the lottery.
Hopefully
Mhm.
soon.
But for now,
Can only hope.
if this is your first time here, thank you everyone for tuning in. This is not the only show that we do. Coming up here on Saturday is going to be another episode of The Downfall of Propriety, which is a Bridgerton-inspired mini-adventure, 5th edition, that is being run by Malls. Coming up on Monday will be another episode of Destiny Forge Campaign 4, which is our longest-running show here on the channel, which is another 5th edition game that I run. So you guys doing Tortor on Tuesday, or is it the next Tuesday?
We're next Tuesday, so we're back to doing bi-weekly because every week
It's
was
every
too
other.
difficult for people going. Yeah, because every
Yeah,
week
yeah,
was too difficult for people who were with school and everything else. So it was just easier this way.
So not the 8th, but the 15th.
Correct.
Yep. So on bi-weekly Tuesdays, we have Star Wars Tales of the Outer Rim, which is, like I said, a Star Wars game run by Tiltbot. Coming up on next Thursday, it won't be us here for Tricorn Isles. It'll be our other alternating show of Mass Effect Horizons, which is a Mass Effect game that is run by Zorro. And we will come back on next Saturday for a special 8-hour episode for Extra Life Tabletop Weekend. An 8-hour episode of Withered Wastes. That's the one, which is another 5th edition game that I run, and that one is going to be a doozy.
I've had
Someone's not there though, right?
Yeah,
Sorry.
Cass will not be there because Cass is going to party in Vegas.
had
That's fair.
a bit of inspiration for Chloe, and I've been writing stories for her. One story for each of the spirits that she can attune to with her bardic inspiration, like I did with Mia in that children's story.
Mm-hmm.
So if the moment ever presents itself, I will have 12 different stories that I can tell as Chloe.
Nice.
Yay!
And some
I
of
love
them
it.
are lore related to the continent that we're on.
Lord
That's really cool.
dumps.
I miss playing
I
in
like
that
it.
game.
What game? Oh, Saturday?
Mhm.
I mean, you could come back.
Adulting.
Stop
Yeah, talk
adulting
my
and just play.
kids.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
look.
You work it out with my toddler, okay?
If you knew how
You talked
much
to my toddler.
I wish I could actually have weekends again.
One
Yeah.
day.
Well, when
Again,
I
if someone could pay us to do this.
Oh, we'll have to reorganize all the schedules once you move in, and then we'll see what we can do. But yeah, it'll be a lot of fun.
Yep. But yeah, so for now that is going to do it for us. Fox, can you find somebody for us to raid?
I sure can.
We got to go send a love to people.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now that we're not like the last
So-
channel on Twitch.
Yeah,
doing
we're
at
not
this
the
hour.
night owls anymore. There used to be a time to where like it was like us and like one other channel, and they would get off before we were done.
So there was nobody
Yeah.
left.
Glad to see other people are playing though.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of other people.
D&D,
they're from
Starfinder,
Hawaii.
Pathfinder.
They're behind us.
Still.
You know, I think we're gonna raid this person because their channel name is humorous to me for some reason. I think we're gonna send our group over to Long Strange Cantrip.
I like it.
Yep,
I like
that
that
fits.
name.
All right,
Love
so
it.
we're gonna go raid Long Strange Cantrip. And let's go show them some love, and we will catch you all on Saturday. Until then, everyone, thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you later.
Take care, guys. Have fun.
Good night.
Okay, I'll tell you the truth